It is 6:50 on your Tuesday morning. It's time now for the morning rush. The man accused of killing 3 Muslim men in Albuquerque has been found guilty in the first of 3 murder trials. The jury found Mohammed Syed guilty of murdering Aftab Hussein on July 26, 2022. The first-degree murder conviction carries a mandatory sentence of life behind bars.
Some New Mexico communities continue mourning the loss of the state police officer who was shot and killed on I-40 near Tucumcari last week. State police say that Officer Justin Hare stopped to help 33-year-old Jeremy Smith when Smith shot and killed him. Officer Hare leaves behind his girlfriend and 2 young girls. New Mexico State Police are going to be holding a candlelight vigil. That's tomorrow evening. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. It's a cool morning out there. We'll see upper 50s this afternoon with a chance for late afternoon and evening rain showers.
Area near Manal and Carlisle is now hoping that the new look will help bring in more business. Currently, the property has a Savers, a mattress firm, and a handful of empty shops. The new owners say that they want to create an environment like the Uptown Shopping Center with entertainment, restaurants, and more.
CYFD is using a new method to tackle their backlog in cases. Earlier this month, CYFD brought on 30 members from state departments, including aging and long-term services, regulation and licensing, health, and corrections. The temporary workers are now undergoing training to follow up on overdue child welfare cases already started by CYFD staff. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate today. We'll be seeing those snowy roads near the Continental Divide and I-40 this morning and rain and thunderstorms this afternoon in the northwest part of the state.
A 6-year-old from Albuquerque will soon be going to Disneyland for free. The trip is courtesy of the Make-A-Wish Foundation and a special club of students at La Cueva High School. The group of 80 students has been raising funds to make Emerson's wish come true.
Some New Mexico high school students are going to be planning for life after graduation. They got the chance to explore careers in trades. Yesterday, APS held the 3rd annual Apprenticeship Council Trades Career Fair. It's where juniors and seniors got to learn about career paths that might not require a college degree. Erica.
All right, a check on traffic. The maps are clear. No accidents or major slowdowns just yet. And here's a live look over the Big I. We are starting to see a lot more cars heading east on I-40 toward the Big I.
Hundreds of revelers in a central Greek town threw flour on each other as part of an old carnival tradition. The flour war pits people against each other with tons of cooking flour tinted with food coloring. That tradition is believed to have evolved from the 19th century when Ottoman rulers had forbidden carnival festivities. Now, in defiance, locals would then smear their faces with ash and dance in the streets.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, a 6-year-old from Albuquerque will soon be going to Disneyland for free. The trip is courtesy of the Make-A-Wish Foundation and a special club of students at La Cueva High School. The group of 80 students have managed to raise $6,000 for his trip.
At number 4 this morning, some New Mexico high school students planning for life after graduation. They got the chance to explore careers in trades. Yesterday, APS held the 3rd annual Apprenticeship Council Trades Career Fair. It's where juniors and seniors got to learn about career paths that might not require a college degree. Organizers say that another trade fair like that is going to be heading to the Los Lunas School District next month.
At number 3, we'll be seeing more rain in central and northwest New Mexico this afternoon and evening, and that will include the metro.
And number 2, the man accused of killing 3 Muslim men in Albuquerque has been found guilty in the first of the 3 murder trials. There was no emotion from Mohammed Syed as the verdict was read, and he was immediately handcuffed. The jury found him guilty after murdering Aftab Hussein on July 26th of 2022. The first degree murder conviction for Syed carries a mandatory sentence in prison. The lawyers say that this verdict will not have an impact on the next murder trial. The judge says that there's going to be a hearing in about 2 weeks to decide when that trial will take place.
And at number 1, some New Mexico communities continue mourning the loss of the state police officer who was shot and killed on I-40 near Tucumcari. Friends and loved ones are remembering fallen New Mexico State Police Officer Justin Hare, calling him giving, friendly, and heroic. Police say Officer Hare stopped to help 33-year-old Jeremy Smith on the side of I-40 last Friday when Smith shot and killed him before taking off in Hare's cruiser. Officer Hare served 6 years with NMSP. He leaves behind his girlfriend and 2 young girls. New Mexico State Police will be hosting a candlelight vigil to honor Officer Hare at the NMSP post in Tucumcari. That'll be Wednesday evening at 7:30 ahead of his funeral services next week.